Hello everyone and welcome back to Nordhagen Beach, Nordhagen Village. I am sorry, I apologize for not having an episode of this last Monday. As I'm sure probably some of you have learned, it is because of the release of Skyrim Special Edition that weekend, and I was extremely busy getting some Skyrim videos made. So, I apologize for that, but we are back now, and I don't foresee that happening again anytime soon. Anyways, also, I apologize for the sound of my voice. I may sound a little bit different because I actually have another cold, believe it or not. Only a week after getting over the last one, I got another one. So my voice might sound a little different, and I also apologize for any sniffs and coughs and sneezes that might happen. I'm going to try to limit that, but you know how it is when you're sick. You just can't help it. Anyway, it's not as bad as the last one, so hopefully you guys won't even notice. Anyway, so I have figured out what to build already. I'm going to build a lighthouse. I know last episode I mentioned I might try if I could figure one out, and I did. I figured one out, and I actually really like it, so I'm going to put one here. And I'm going to put it down here. Alright, so let's get to it. Now, let's put it on a slab. Let's put it on this stone slabby thingy. Now, I'm tempted. I want it to be the same angle as the deck, but I don't. This is just for guideline here. I don't want it to be this high. I don't think. This is just the base for it. That's what it's going to sit on. Yeah. Now I can't remember if I had two or one. I might have had that's not really level with the beach though, is it? The beach curves or something, I suppose. Should I have it level with the beach or level with the dock, the boardwalk, in line with it? I'm thinking I'd like it in line with the beach, because it it might look funny if this was crooked on the beach. We don't need it to be up that high. Let's see. Look at all these dead fish. It's kind of gross. Wish you could pick those up. Alright. Alright, so yeah, I think what I did is I actually had this like this before. Although I think I want to push it out a little further so it's slightly in the water. Now, I had something I wanted to talk about with you guys concerning the Q&A. I would like to know your guys' opinion. I know I have asked this before, but I just wanted to again, because I've had a couple people like really complain about the Q&A, where they're begging me to stop doing it in my build videos. They think it distracts from the build too much, and it actually made them stop watching the build videos because they couldn't stand a Q&A. Now, this is just like two people. Okay, most of you guys really like the Q&A, but I don't know, I just like to know what you guys think. These people are asking me to find some other way. They like the Q&A as a separate thing, but not with the build video. And they think I should be able to figure out some other way to do the Q&A separately, have it be its own thing. But I don't know. I personally wouldn't know what that would be. So what do you guys think? I would really like to kind of know what you guys would think about this. Do you guys think that I should stop doing Q&A? How do you like it? Does it feel distracting from the build to you? Do you think it's not that big of a deal? Would you prefer I don't have Q&A? Do you not care one way or the other? You know, I'd kind of like to know. And also, if you agree that it's distracting and that I should do something different, give me some ideas, because I'm not opposed to it. The only reason why I started doing Q&A in the builds in the first place because I tended to have a lot of silences while I was just building repetitive stuff during the vault building, and I didn't like that. I didn't like just repetitive silences, or silences during repetitive building. So, just, yeah, if there was another way I could do it, I don't know. Anyway, so, as you can see, I'm just putting this up here like this. And we're going to be doing 4 levels of these. I think if the build limit lets me. I know I can do 3, because that's what I practiced with, but excuse me. But I don't know if I know that wasn't tall enough. I am going to put some stairs here. That is a little far away from it. Let's move it a little closer. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so, but anyway, until I hear from you guys about the Q&A, I will continue to do it. So I do still have quite a few Q&A questions that you guys have asked. So I will continue to do those, and I will do those in this episode as well. So I will read the first one. How do you feel about people being inspired by your videos? Well, I think it's great. I'm glad. I like teaching. I've always liked teaching and helping people with issues they have concerning something that I know something about, you know? I like helping people out, so I think it's cool that people get inspired by my videos. It makes me feel like what I'm doing was worth it, you know what I mean? Okay. There we go. I think that's tall enough. Any taller and it'll start looking funny, I think. We need to put the light part of it on there, of course. Oh man. I have got quite a cough, sorry. I debated not doing this because of my cough, but I think you guys would have killed me had I canceled another one, so... So yeah. Let's see. I need to make this one length higher, I think. So I can actually get to the top here. Good. Okay, because I need to... okay. There. I need to, there. Get to the top. So we need to put the floor on now. The round floor. Alright, so the next question is, how do you organize your questions? Do you write them all down? I actually just copy them, paste them out of the comment section with your guys' names. And I just keep them in a document in the order that they were asked, that I copied them in, and then I just read them from that. I have the document open on my laptop next to me. Yep, that's what I do. And then, of course, lately I've been putting your guys' names at the end of the video, so for the credits. Alright, so now we need to put the light on the top, and the actual light source. So I decided to use this, and you will see. So this is going to be the part that sticks up in the middle that all the lights are on. So I'm going to use like these. These actually cast quite a bit of light, and they stick on these. And I'm just going to make a lot of these going all the way around. And okay, come on. I want one on the corner. There we go. So that it will light up from the top. I mean, from, you'll be able to see it a long way away. Even. So they don't have to be perfect though, because we're not going to see every single light bulb perfectly from the distance anyways, so I can't get one on the corner on that one. Oh well. Okay, come on. And I'll read the next question. Have you ever deleted your save by mistake or lost a save file? Have I ever? I've accidentally saved over a save file before, so I guess it probably counts. I don't remember what game it was for or how long ago it was. It was probably some time ago. I've never lost a save file, like had it corrupted or anything like that, so. There we go. Now it's working. Alright, and then I'm going to do a layer underneath these. Because why not? I want it to be as bright as possible. Okay, so the next question is... Now see, this is why I wanted to do Q&A in my builds, because when we got repetitive stuff like this, it's more fun. Instead of just silence. You guys can hear me talk about something. Other than, and here I'm going to place one more light bulb. And now I'm going to place another light bulb like this. And one more. And another one. And another one. Oh look, I'm going to place another one, you guys. Look, 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 watch. Watch. Oh, did you see that? So, see, that's why I wanted to do Q&A. There we go. This is our lighthouse light source thingy. And so now we need to put it up there. And we'll use this. Woo. Okay, so now I'm putting it up here so that the corners are on the joints where they're joining, where the two are joining. That way it's centered and I don't have to worry about getting the perspective right. It's centered, yeah? And, oh, while we're up here, let's put a conduit. And let's put it back here in the back so we don't see it. Probably we wouldn't be able to see it anyway, but just in case. So that's for later when we want to power this thing up. Actually, we should probably power it up right now before we put the glass part on. So, for now I'm just going to put a temporary generator down here. I need to make a power room, don't I? I haven't done that yet. Maybe next episode I'll do that. So, I am going to put a conduit on the wall. And I'll just, let's put it in the back so that we don't see it again, so we don't see it. Because, Whoopsie. What happened? I jumped. I tried jumping. That's what happened. Don't jump when you are near a conduit. And then we do the wire glitch to get the wire up there. If you don't know how to do the wire glitch, then I will leave a link in the description to my wire glitch video. Hopefully, if I remember. I'm sorry, sometimes I forget. Sometimes I forget to post the links in the descriptions. But if I don't remember, just tell me and I will do it as soon as I see your comment. Okay, anyway, there we go. The light source. Look how bright that is, even in the daylight. Yeah, isn't that pretty? All right. Now for the fun part. Because you probably have been wondering, what is she going to do for the glass windows? Now, I mean, obviously we have these glass things. We have we have these things, and originally I thought, hey, I'll just go like this. I'll just make a square like this, and I'll put a roof on top of it. One of these glass roofs like this. You know, like this kind. And then just stick that up there and it would look cool, right? And it would have, had this not been bigger than the circle. The corners stick off the edges and it looks really bad. So I had to come up with something else. And I did. I will use doors instead. I was so proud of myself for figuring this out. Okay, so one door like this, and then we will make a circle with these doors, okay? If you put the hinge sides together, they will work, but they don't really go very good together. Handles, door handle to door handle. So the hinge sides will clip inside each other, and you can arrange them just really nicely. And from way up there, you can't even see that they're doors. You can't you can't even see the door handles and stuff. So so I'm going to try to get the angles right. It's not always easy to do because of the perspective in the game is so wonky, but we will do the best we can here. Try to get the angles correct. That looks pretty good right now. And then a straight one. One that's straight. Okay, good. That looks good. Alright, and we read the next question. Would you like a true build anywhere that lets you build your own settlement/player home anywhere on the map? For instance, a settlement in the middle of nowhere or on a river shoreline that can be just about any size that you can customize as you see fit. That would be awesome. Totally would. And well, like especially in Skyrim. I would really love that in Skyrim. Even more than in Fallout. But yeah, that would be pretty awesome. Have that. That's not straight. Okay. That's better. I'm glad there's this little flat area right here. Because this whole settlement is like one big mound of hills and garbage, and this little flat spot is what is allowing me to do this. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to do it. That doesn't look quite right to me for some reason, but I don't know. Let's put the others on and see. It might work out. Doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, what in this world is, right? None of the stuff we build is perfect. Especially our houses. They look very wonky most of the time. Okay, that is too much of an angle, I think. Okay, that's better. Yeah, so I would really like that true build anywhere mod, where you could literally build anywhere in the world. The entire world was a, well, I don't know. That would get, like, that would crash your system if you were able to build anywhere in the world, and you did, and you built literally, like, everywhere. So, yeah, those are too angled. I need to make them slightly less so. And possibly push these back a little further into the other boards so that a little bit more room. Or does that look dumb? Well, You know what I need to do, though, actually? What I really need to do is angle these ones out slightly more. I believe. It's a little difficult to get the angles right. A little bit of trial and error must be accomplished here. Okay, I'll try this. I'm not sure. I think that's not straight enough. All right, let's try this. No, that is definitely wrong. Let's curve that one in a little bit more. Huh. Well, I will have to stretch out the other side as well, I think, in order for it to fit, because now it's too much. No. I will... Let me see. Get this out of the way. I can't see it. Yeah. No, I liked how it was before. It just... I don't know. This is... Something that would be really nice to have is some sort of a ruler or something, some way to measure angles and stuff. That would be really nice. A way to measure angles in the game, you know? Because it's actually really hard to do something like this when you can't really tell what you're doing. You can't see. Just get off, okay. You can't really see what you're doing very well, and okay. We'll try that one. You know what? If I stand right here and then slide that over like this, maybe that'll work better. Oh, that's, I should have done that with the other side. Maybe I still can. Because I think that's a more accurate way to do it. Yeah, let's do that with this side too. So if I stick it... If I stand right in the middle, push it over... Tell if it's in the right spot though. Just check. Okay. There, that still doesn't look right, but what can you do, honestly, right? It's just, I just have to get the pieces fitting together, so they don't have to be perfect, but they just actually have to fit so that I can, you know, so that it looks halfway decent. So it looks halfway like I want it to. Because it will look pretty good once we get this done. I really liked how it turned out when I was practicing it, when I was trying to figure it out. It looked actually really nice. So I believe I should probably curve those in even more though, but no, because if I do, then this one won't go in. No, I think that's good. I don't think it's perfectly... I think it's almost more like an oval though, to tell you the truth. It looks more like an oval than a circle. Don't you guys think so? Well, let's stick this one on. The last one you have to put on with the, where'd I stick it? There it is. With the ashtray, because it won't go in, because it'll just be red. Oh, come on. Just... Why? Why do you do this to me? There. Alright. Well, it's in a little too far, but yeah, I don't really like the shape of it. I don't. Well, Now the way to tell, the shape of it, to see if it's good or not, is to put the roof on. So we will be putting the roof on now, and if the roof doesn't fit, then I know that I need to fix it. So the roof is going to be these things. And we'll just make a circle of these. And if this fits on decently, then it will work. If not, I'm going to have to redo it. So we will get this ladder, and we will raise this up like this. Oh, actually, I need to get up on this just to see what I'm doing. Okay. So. So, we'll just stick it over here and see. See, it's not a good circle. It's not a good circle. So, I want to fix that. I wonder, actually, if I could line it up using this thing. Like, if I could... I don't know if I could, though. Use it as a guide, sort of. Like, I don't know. Let's see. Sorry this is taking so long, you guys. The first time I made this, believe it or not, the first time I made this, it actually went together a lot quicker and with less hassle. Strangely enough. Beginner's luck, I guess. Alright, well, let's just move these out of the way so I don't just store them and stuff. And let's do it this way. But I know you guys like to see my trial and error. A lot of you have said so, so I'm not going to be too worked up about it. So, I want to... It's just hard because I can't get close enough to see what I'm doing. Oops. So, I want... Whoops. Huh. I forgot to turn down my timer. That was my timer saying this episode is supposed to be over, but I know you guys would kill me if I ended it right here. So I won't, don't worry. I'll finish this. Okay, this isn't gonna work. This is gonna be even harder to do, so let's just put these away. Okay. I didn't want this episode to be just an hour of me fiddling with doors. Ugh. Anyway, I figured it out. I figured out a way to do it. So instead of using these as a guideline up here, I will use them as a guideline down here. And now that I thought of this, I am smacking myself in the forehead. Why didn't I think of this before? Why? I know why. Because it worked just fine the first time I did this. It just went together perfectly the first time, and I didn't think I had to do anything else. So I was trying to replicate what I did last time, but to no avail. Anyway, so this time I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to put doors on top of this, and then it will be better. Now, I did fiddle with this off camera a little bit because it was taking way too long, and I didn't want this episode to be so boring for you guys. So I'm going to just stick them on these, you know, the lined parts. And then I'll add in the fillers after I get these lined parts on. And I'll add the fillers in with the pillar, because they will probably, at least they did when I was testing it this time, they will probably, yeah, see, they'll not go on just right, but they'll go on just fine with the pillars. So, yeah, like this. And then the roof will fit on perfectly. Why did I not do this before? No. Okay, where's my pillar at? Where did I leave it? There it is. Alright, so just grab one. And I have to make it out as far as I can so that it still works. Don't want it touching the door. It won't be able to go on. Okay. Sometimes they're finicky. If this door was attached to an entire building, it would have no trouble selecting it. You know what I mean? And then just stick it on like so. Oh my goodness. Look how wonderful that is. Oh, I just could kick myself for all that time I wasted. I'm so sorry, you guys, for all the time I wasted. Oh, but again, I know that a lot of you like to see my trial and error. And for those of you who don't, I'm so sorry. I didn't do it on purpose. I just seriously thought it would work. I mean, it worked the first time. Anyway. Okay. It's too close to the door, that's why it's doing that. The pillar's too close to the door. I suppose I could read another question. So, once I get this in here, I'll read another question. Trying to get it in straight. It's hard to see what I'm doing though because it's up so high. There. That's better. Methinks. Can I get it just a tiny bit closer? Come on. I can. I know I can. Well, maybe that's alright. Maybe that's good enough. Let's just take a look at it. I think that's good. It's not perfect, but it's definitely going to be more perfect than it was, right? All right, let's read the next question. What was the next one? If you could go to Mars, would you? No. No, I wouldn't. I don't even like to fly in a plane. Actually, yeah. I like to stay on the ground, actually. I'd rather take a train or a bus or a car anywhere I want to go. So I definitely would not want to go on a spaceship. No. I think it's cool that, you know, they're trying to go to Mars and all that. Mars has always been a personal passion of mine. I've always liked Mars. Mars is my favorite planet, and I used to study it a lot when I was younger. Back when they were sending the first, not the first Mars probes, not the very first ones back in the 70s, the ones that they were sending in the early 90s, mid-90s. That door is down lower than the rest of them. I'm going to fix that. Oops. Yeah, I was really into that. Following that, the first rover mission in the 90s, I was really into watching that and keeping an eye on that one. Because I wasn't alive, or I was too young to remember the first ones. Ever. I think I probably wasn't born yet. Don't remember when those were, what year that was. Well, this one just doesn't want to go on. I can't get it close enough because the stupid pillar won't select the door unless it's like practically touching the door. For some reason, that particular one is selecting the others just fine. Okay. It's not on there just right. There we go. Haha. There. That's good. That's good. Okay. Well, let's try this door again. Probably won't work. Let's try it on the other side. Maybe that'll be different. Okay, and the next question is... Where is it? Do you like the BioShock series? I don't know. I've never played the BioShock series, so I don't know if I would like it or not. My husband tried playing them once a few years ago, but he didn't like them for some reason. I can't remember what he said. Either it was too scary or too gross or too disturbing or all of the above. I can't remember what he said about it. So he couldn't get through it very well. And he gave it up. I think we don't even have them anymore. I think he traded that in, so. But I have heard a lot of the YouTubers I follow, the gamers I follow, they have played it and really like it, and they got really excited when the new remastered one came out. So there was all that hype that I was kind of left out of. Anyway, I don't know, maybe someday I'll play them if I have time. Look at how beautiful that is. Isn't it so pretty? And then I can take these off. I don't know why I didn't do it this way to begin with. I should have, shouldn't I? I should have just done it this way to begin with. And then lower it down a little bit so we can use the ashtray. Because the ashtray has to sit on the ground, and so I want this to sit on the ground as well. Where did I stick that thing? There it is. Whoops. Alright. Oh, wait. No, wait. We can't move it just yet. I have to build the ceiling. Put the ceiling on. Almost forgot. Alright, so the next question is, what do you think of Metro versus Fallout series? I don't know. I've never played Metro. And so I don't really have an opinion on that. And is that something that you can compare? I mean, is Fallout so similar to Metro that that you would compare them? I don't know. I've never played Metro, so I can't answer your question, I'm afraid. Whoopsie. So, the next one after that. What MMORPGs have you played before? That's another easy one to answer. 0. I've never played an MMORPG. I don't really care for that style of game. I don't know. I just don't. Alright, so let's try to get this paper. I know, you might say, how do you know you don't like it if you've never played it? Well, I can tell. You guys, you guys can tell if you are going to like something or not. Not with everything probably, but most things you can kind of tell based on your personal tastes if you're going to enjoy something or not. And I can tell with an MMO. Yeah, I just don't. Oh gosh, look at how pretty that is. Look at how pretty that is compared to the other one. You guys, it's just gorgeous, isn't it? Alright, let's get it up there. And let's hope I can get it centered. Because if I can't get it centered, it's going to ruin it. I'll have to take it down in order to fix it. I'll have to take it down one little tiny miserable piece at a time and rebuild it again from scratch. And that would be just so heartbreaking. So let's please get it centered. Okay? It's not the easiest thing in the world to do. Uh-oh, it's stuck. Oh, there it goes. Ah! I almost got stuck. It wasn't moving for a second. Alright, so I'm not sure how far over it is on the other side, but I think it should be the same on the bottom as it is on the top. And I tried to get the things as close to the edges as I could. So, I'm going to assume that this is centered. Oh my. Look. Let's look. Is it centered? I think it is. It is! You guys, it's centered. Pretty much. I mean, if it's not completely centered. Like here. Let's take the boards down. I can't see the whole thing. Let's take these down. It looks centered from this angle. And might be slightly off-centered from this angle, but not bad, really. It's not really that noticeable, especially if you're just running along, But look at that! Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty, you guys? It's it is a lighthouse, and it looks like a lighthouse. It's not some gross ramshackle monstrosity built out of random pieces of wood. It actually looks like a lighthouse. Let's I'm gonna make it dark and then we can see what it looks like at night. Wow, look at that. Isn't that pretty? I'm so proud of this. I came up with this all by myself. I didn't actually... I originally was going to go look at other builders' lighthouses because I know some of the people have built some, but I never... Like, I saw No Respawn's lighthouse ages ago. He made one But I didn't really care for that one so much because I didn't feel like it looked like a lighthouse. And I didn't actually see anyone else's lighthouses before. No one else. And so I was going to Google, I was going to Google it to see if anybody had done any different kinds. But I never actually got around to it. I forgot to, actually. And so I just decided to figure out how to build one myself. And here it is. And it doesn't look half bad, huh? Now, I am also going to put a lighthouse house down here for the lighthouse keeper guy to live in. But I think I will do that in the next episode because this one is already longer than it's supposed to be. And yeah, so next episode, build a lighthouse house and possibly also the little buildings over there that I talked about last time. But we also need to make a power room. But I'm not sure where to put it. If I should put it up there on the land or if it should be out on the pier. Yeah, I haven't decided yet. There's not a lot of space out here. Let me just check real quick. Well, it could go back here. Like, we could put it back here. Away from the main street, yeah? Because I don't know. It seems like it should be in the back area or something. But anyway. We'll figure that out. I'll tinker around. Oh, you can't see the whole thing from a distance because those glass... Oh, I guess you can. Except when you look away, then it goes away. So if you stay looking at it, will it go away? How far back does it... Oh, about right there. And then if you look away and then look back, it'll be gone? No? Oh, well, whatever. It's the glass. The glass loads in a closer distance than the solid objects. Anyway. But it's cool. It's cool because most of the people will be spending all their time right here anyway, and me too. So we'll be always seeing it all lit up and pretty. Anyways, you guys, this will be the end of the episode, and today's Q&A questions have been brought to you by these fine people right here. Also, yeah, remember, tell me what you think about the Q&A questions being in these episodes, or if I should make some sort of different format just for Q&A. I really have no idea what it would be, though, so I would appreciate ideas for that if you think I should do it that way. But I want your honest opinions, you guys. Do you like the Q&A in the builds or not? And I know only 2 people have complained about it, and I know I don't really want to change my channel and the way I do things just because a couple people don't like it. I know I can't please everybody, but I also don't like the idea that people stopped watching my video because of something I was doing in it. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of that. I'm perfectly fine keeping the Q&A in the builds. I personally myself enjoy doing the Q&A in the builds. It gives me something else to talk about, like I've already explained before. And but yeah, I don't know. Just let me know what you guys think, and I will see you next Monday for the next episode, and I don't foresee me having to cancel it unless I get super sick and just can't even do it, but I'll be sure to let you know on Twitter or Facebook. So if you want to keep up to date with what is going on with my channel, if you think a video is late or missing or something, I've probably mentioned it on Facebook or Facebook or Twitter. So go follow me on either of those or both of those, and you will always stay up to date with what is going on with me and my channel and my videos. All right. Anyway, that's it for tonight, you guys. Until next time. Oh yeah. Also though, this week I'm going to be putting out my first Skyrim mod video. I'm going to be reviewing some Skyrim mods for PS4. So stay tuned for that. It might be on Wednesday. But if not on Wednesday, then Thursday or Friday. Depends on how fast I can get it done. Anyway, you guys, so look forward to that. And I will see you then. And until then, remember to play safe, play nice, and have fun. Bye, guys.